Hey, Craig.
Yeah.
Did you know Sony announced a game streaming service at CES?
Ooh, when can we play it?
Not yet.
Well, why not?
It's not ready.
When will it then be now?
Soon.
So backwards compatibility.
It's kind of related to that.
It is related to that. I mean, it really is. That's what it comes down to, right?
Sort of. Yeah, it's like a workaround to it.
That's your way of saying sort. No,
Well,
there's not nothing to do with it.
Sony's very
Yeah.
about it. It's called PlayStation Now. They announced it at CES, I believe.
When?
Soon. I believe they announced it at CES. And the idea is, it was formerly known as like their Gaikai streaming, and now it's just called PlayStation Now.
That was a good move on their part. Gaikai?
That was the server
I don't
setup.
care. That's weird.
So technically
It's like calling your system a Wii.
well, it's kind of like calling a car a factory or something.
Or it's kind of like
calling.
calling a new gaming console that's a sequel to other gaming consoles an Xbox One. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Anyways, we digress.
So anyway, the idea behind this is that they're going to be able to. It's going to be like the Netflix of PlayStation.
What? Like really, like literally the Netflix of PlayStation. Like
That's what it sounds like.
bloop, 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 bloop,
That's what it sounds like.
and I'm playing a game wirelessly
that's
with hardware independent. I can use a little box to stream the game, and the processing's done on the cloud. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know if it's going to have a box or just be an app through your PlayStation 4.
I know, but theoretically, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, that's what they're getting at, though. We're going to be able to literally stream a game to our consoles and all that stuff, right?
They
That's what
haven't
they're saying.
expressly. No, I think they did expressly say this could work for tablets and things like that.
So that would have to be true, because tablets don't do any processing on their end other than like rendering.
No, and you
stuff.
wouldn't. This would be all in the servers from.
So the cloud is literally rendering our games for us.
That is how they kind of overcome the emulation hardware issue.
That's insane.
They're going to have servers dedicated to PlayStation 3, PlayStation whatever.
As a guy who works with technology, just the idea of how much processing power and bandwidth necessary to even consider doing this realistically is just mind-boggling.
It's actually, from what I understand, it's not too bad. I think you only need 5 megs.
If I make downstream,
Yeah.
well, see, here's the thing. That's what they said about Netflix, right?
I don't know.
But all it does is cut out now upstairs when I'm using it. And it's actually running on the same cloud service in the background. So
I'm not
they're
gonna get
using
into that.
PlayStation's using Amazon Cloud. And I don't know who to blame sometimes, but most of the time I think it's Netflix, because my Apple streaming works fine. I can stream full HD from iTunes on my Apple TV.
Yeah.
But then I switch back over to Netflix and it's like, or does that auto rendering where it drops resolution and
I've kind of noticed that with specific things, but we're digressing a little.
okay.
I've
well,
kind of noticed it with like
I'm questioning the viability of it at this point. That doesn't
I
mean it's
understand.
not coming.
I understand. I'm excited for it.
I am too.
Certainly.
It's a cool idea.
It's a great idea.
It's gonna happen. I mean, it's not unlike the.
needs to happen.
Hang on, I'm still digressing. It's not unlike the Project Shield from NVIDIA. Do you know what that is?
I know what that is. Yes.
Okay, and that uses your local network. So it uses the wireless N router in your network, and it streams from your computer, which does all the processing, to your little mobile device.
They technically already have that too. That's already out
for the PlayStation.
with the Vita. If you have a Vita, you can stream your PlayStation 4 to your handheld.
Right, but that's the same idea.
Which is awesome.
The PlayStation's doing the work.
I love that feature.
But your little console, your little controller...
I spent all that money on a PlayStation 4 and a TV, and I'm really jazzed about putting it on this.
Well,
I wish I could say I was joking, but that is like the feature that I'm like, yes, someone could call me to do something I don't want to do. I'll just bring my handheld and keep it going.
admittedly, Project Shield is awesome. The concept
Yeah.
is. Because
Streaming in general, like the ability to have all your stuff,
one place.
There.
One place.
and we've discussed this before. I'm particularly nostalgic when it comes to gaming. Like I like the idea that I can go and go, I feel like playing Metal Gear Solid from 1998.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So
Definitely. Well, and that theoretically will work with the Shield as well.
how this is going
from
to
what I
start,
understand.
is they're going to roll this out. Oh, it's going to be on TVs too, the Sony Bravia TVs.
Where you can just pick a game and play the game.
Yeah,
dude, it is Sega Channel.
This is exactly what they say.
It's Sega Channel.
PlayStation Now offers the first ever streaming game service. Sega Channel.
Sega Channel.
But
there was probably one before that too. That's the one I remember.
PlayStation Now offers the first ever streaming game service on consoles powered by our exclusive advanced cloud-based technology.
Which is really Amazon's exclusive advanced cloud-based technology, isn't it?
No, that's what the Gaikai was. That was a company that they bought.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know anything beyond that.
Okay, never mind.
Gamers can now play games the same way they stream TV, movies, and music instantly. Starting with PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, and expanding to PlayStation Vita, and then the Bravia TV.
You know what this means?
Other Sony, and then eventually non-Sony devices.
You know what this means, right?
No.
Google Fiber needs to come out like yesterday.
I agree.
I am tired of struggling to get 10 megabit download speeds, and that's a lot for some people out there.
Yeah.
And all these awesome services are coming out where you can stream all this amazing stuff. And I'm sitting here on a shared bandwidth network where everybody's going to get off work and they're going to be getting on their PlayStation Now and their Netflix. And it's going to suck down my bandwidth to 1 megabit per second, which completely defeats the purpose of paying for online services.
Now, I'm definitely thinking this will be subscription.
I'm sure it will.
But there was rumor that maybe it would be a subscription, but also a pay-to-play. Like,
how does that even, that's bullcrap. How does that even work?
I don't know. And I don't think you buy it. Like, you don't buy the rights to it, I don't think, like Apple TV or something like iTunes. I definitely think it should be like a rental service. I could be wrong.
Either it should be a monthly subscription or every game should cost. It shouldn't be both. I shouldn't have to pay to buy games.
Well, I'm just speculating mostly. Okay. I don't know really for sure what they said.
Right.
But that's just, I heard there was one rumor I heard.
Okay. I can get on board with this PlayStation. I get on board with this, but I got to see it first.
I know their big worry was this is not backwards compatible in the sense that you can't throw your old disc in and now it works.
Yeah, right.
You're going to have to pay to play a game you probably already own in some capacity, whether it's subscription or
if they were smart, they would do what Apple's doing with their digital rights, and they would let us buy the game, own the rights to the license indefinitely. Mm-hmm. And then backwards compatibility in the future won't become an issue because we will own the license. So, and since it's streaming based...
Well, that's pretty much what we were arguing with the Xbox arcade and stuff.
Yeah.
All that DLC and games that we bought digitally should carry over in some way. This looks like this could be
cloud-based
the beginning steps of that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I agree with that.
So it's
That's cool.
Very cool.
I like it. I like the idea. I'd have to try it, but I like it.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately in gaming there's been plenty of things that
sound good in theory,
have been hyped, sound good in theory, and then wind up being the Power Glove.
The Wii.
Which the Power Glove, yeah.
The Kinect.
Big yeah.
Pretty much everything recently.
Kinect, and then they did it again.
Wii U.
Like, just in case it wasn't bad enough, let's try this again.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Well,
what's the next part of that? No, I'm just kidding.
No. That they knew that. That's why they made it mandatory.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you will buy this.
You will buy it. You want this.
It's not even you want it. You don't want it, but you have to buy it if you want what you do want. But I definitely think Xbox needs to get on board with this.
I don't know, man. Microsoft's kind of
getting
sketchy with their DRM crap, and they're not really.
That's always them, though. They're always like,
we'll see if it works out, then we'll try to bully ourselves into the market 4 years after the fact.
It's like they watch everyone go across the street, and then they're like, okay, and then they kind of follow along behind, and then everyone's already back across the street.
Okay, they go back. Yeah, I got that. All right. Well, hey, thanks for everybody. Thanks for what? Thanks for coming out, everybody. Wow.
I get it. It's acceptable.
Beautiful disaster. Beautiful disaster. 3 shows, 1 channel, 13 new videos a week on our channel.
You got some busy people, Greg.
We're tired. Yeah, and it's like nobody can even keep up with our content. We just publish too much of it. I actually had somebody message me the other day and say that you publish too much stuff. And I go, thank you. What?
How else do you respond to that?
I don't know.
Well.
I interpreted it as a compliment.
Thanks. We'll run our channel your way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, No, we won't.
Yeah, that's right. So, hey, anyways, visit the Amazon affiliate link below. Buy all your stuff through there because we get credit for it. It helps support the show and all this ridiculously overpriced equipment we spent money on, as you saw in the last episode, maybe.
Now we gotta get PlayStation Now.
Yeah, no kidding. When are we going to get it?
After we get our PlayStation 4.
When is that? When is then now?
Hopefully soon.
Soon.
But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys.